Quick update on a leaseback. If you haven't heard of a leaseback, it's basically a temporary lease by either the seller or the buyer, usually around 2 to 4 days, give or take. A seller leaseback is asking the buyer if they can lease the property back from the buyer after closing. A buyer leaseback is asking the seller if the buyer can lease the property prior to closing. Okay, so a seller might ask for a leaseback if they are just not quite ready to move out yet. Say their house that they're buying isn't ready yet, or they just need a few days to move out and clean the house and leave it ready. A buyer might ask for a leaseback if they were unable to make accommodations for temporary living from maybe when they sold their house. Say, for example, they closed on a Friday with the house they were selling, and they were also trying to close on that same day with their purchase. And their purchase was delayed, the closing, and now they have nowhere to stay over the weekend. So a buyer may ask for the seller to lease the home a few days before closing, since they're going to close on a Monday, and they've got all their stuff in U-Haul trucks, so they may need a lease back. Both scenarios are very risky. They can be very volatile if the lease back is not done properly with the correct specific criteria that goes into a lease back. For example, the deposit amounts, daily rates, holdover rates. So it's very important that the lease back is done properly to limit the risk to both parties. So just make sure that if you're working with a realtor, they understand the concept of leasebacks. And if you have any questions about leasebacks or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out, call us, email us, so that we can provide you with the most information so that you can make a well-informed decision on your real estate transaction. Thanks for your time. Hope you have a good one. Take care, y'all.